So your Irish tour, did you just announce that today?
Just announced. Well, no, like it's been re-announced, kind of. You know what I mean? Because District just kind of posted it, so I'm just pushing it a bit more. But it's been announced for a couple of weeks.
I seen the story, man. I seen the stories.
What did they call you?
They called you something
Maybe
weird.
that avant-garde sideshow vibe. But I know the but like it's funny, like, you know what I mean? Listen, they'd say that.
They have to get creative, don't they?
They
With
have to get creative, and they do,
Avant-garde
man. Shout
sideshow
out
Bob.
to District, man. District have always been on my side, man, for sure.
Yeah.
When
did you start getting covered by some of them big magazines? Was it when you released your debut album?
No, it's probably fucking. I released a song called "Man on a Mission" with Ame with Love, like a while ago, maybe like closer to 3 years ago than 2, definitely. And that started getting picked up by like District or whatever. Rory Sweeney produced that, and then Kojak remixed it. So like it was picked up again, obviously by District and all, because they're covering Kojak. Like, so since then, it's just been. The work rate's been heavy. The music has been good. I have had a couple of fucking drop offs and not been thinking about where the music's been going, so it didn't like keep going. But there definitely was times I was on District or whatever. But since the album, pretty much like they're locked in with me, which is so good, because I feel
it seems like that.
You know what I mean?
What was it like when they initially started covering you, like District, Hot Press? What was that feeling like?
It's cool as fuck, man. Hot Press is pretty new to the thing. I was in the Hot Press building a couple of months ago. I did an interview with them, and that was really cool. It's really nice in there. Really nice people. Yeah, man, it's cool as shit. Like people saying nice things.
When did you start like noticing you were kind of like, you know, blowing up a little bit? When did that start happening?
A while ago, I'd say.
I don't even like.
Did it happen gradually, or was it kind of just like a one moment thing?
I don't feel blown up. Like, yeah, I don't really have a lot to base it off. I don't know what people feel like, but
I suppose when it happens progressively over time, it just becomes your new normal, doesn't it?
Kind of does,
time.
yeah. Like,
You
I've
don't
just
really
been pretty
realise
much doing the same thing, but like, I definitely noticed the difference in like how much I cared about the music. So maybe that is adjacent to like how many people were listening to it. You know what I mean? But like, about before the album was when I really started taking really started taking shit seriously, and I could definitely see like an influx in things. But what kind of winds me up is like a lot of the numbers that people they be seeing on my Instagram or whatever. A lot of people come up to me recently being like, "Man, you're doing so much, you're doing so well for you," and I'm like, you just see like fucking a couple thousand followers and you're like, yo, but like that's coming from random reels that just like took off for no reason.
Right.
Like, some of my least favorite songs like on the album are like, not always, but like sometimes like just random shit takes off and I'm like, that's not really where I want people to give me flowers from. You know, like, well done, you got all them followers on Instagram.
Yeah.
From a reel you didn't care about. I want people to be like, well done on the album, it sounds great.
Yeah.
But now I'm being pissy and you know what I mean, throwing shit out of pram, but like,
no, it makes sense though.
do you get me? Like,
it's kind of like vanity.
It's weird. Instagram is crazy because I've definitely like dove into like, this is what success is, and it's not. And I have moments where I'm like, I'm doing so well because I'm looking at that number. I'm like, you haven't even wrote a song in 2 weeks.
So it's more like the
you know?
flowers from the people in the industry who you respect, is it?
Yeah. Or just anyone. Like, it's just about, I guess it's about validation, bottom line, but like, it's just about like making a difference even in someone's like day or 3-minute window. And like, just,
it's tough when you're making music because you want your music to be heard, but you just don't really care about the numbers as an artist.
I don't like, I want it to be heard by as many people as possible, but like only for the personal aspect of it. Do you get me? Not because, not to say there's that many people listening to it. You get me? Not for people to say big ups to the amount of people listening. They should be just saying what they're saying.
Facts.
If we like go back to the start then, do you want to talk about how you got introduced to rap and like why was it rap? Yeah,
rap's the only music I've ever listened to until recent years, like, because like that's not true. I would have listened to like nonsense before rap, like not knowing what I was listening to. Just like music wasn't the thing for me really when I was like, sometimes it was rap. I was listening to Rap God and like big songs like Nicki Minaj songs, but also listening to just fucking Hosier and Endo and just like whatever was on the radio. You know the radio, but he's heard the radio. But
you were making some drill stuff though in the beginning, weren't you?
That's what I'm
you
saying.
Touched on that.
So like,
really, drill,
I got into like rap music because he made Kenny put a load of music onto my phone, and then I was like, right, rap's the thing. And then a couple of years later, we just get drunk and freestyle. And Ed Boy is a producer, and he was around for one of the drunken freestyles and was like, we should get on some music. And he produced a lot of that type of shit, like drill, spacey, kind of Lucky, Playboy Carti, whatever. So we were doing a lot of that. Auto-tune was my very first like 10 songs. It was very auto-tune heavy and like melodic, but like didn't have the melodies right.
Yeah.
And yeah, kind of did that for a while. And then I was just like starting to realize I had a bit more to say than to sing, you get me?
Yeah.
It was more about the words for me, especially when I was writing things, and the words made me feel better. So
yeah, auto-tune doesn't really help that, does it?
I'm just trying to get a point across, you know what I mean? I don't want to be adding too much fluff to like
exactly
what the message is, you get me?
How would you describe your sound now, and like why do you think so many people resonate with that unique sound you have?
I'm going for as honest as can be. Honesty is definitely just, I'm trying to keep it rooted in honesty, man, and just report on what the fuck's going on with me so people can, the message I want people to get is like, we're all in this together, man.
Yeah.
Like whatever feelings you're feeling, I bet you I feel them too.
Yeah.
You get me?
Is it easy for you to be like vulnerable on your tracks, and like do you think that helps people like actually connect with you and resonate?
Nonchalant.
Second?
What'd you say?
Is it easy for you to be vulnerable on your tracks, or do you find that difficult?
No, that's the only way I can really write. Like, unless I'm like trying to be funny, because, and this is gonna get old on me because I've said this on a couple of podcasts, but like rap and comedy are like the same to me. Like definitely friends, at least. Like there's so much comedy in rap, and there's like, even when you're talking about rap, you're talking about punchlines and that often, and you're talking about like, you're just laughing at good rappers. You listen to Young Thug, you're like, you're laughing, like, you're like, this is funny as fuck, but it's a good song too. So like, I definitely always think about comedy and shit, but then if I'm not doing that, I'm trying to stay vulnerable. But also then, you get vulnerable and you say a real sad shit and you say like, I'm so depressed, but then you have to sprinkle in the comedy and like
to keep it,
just keep it sweet and just let people know, listen, I'm not gonna do nothing crazy, like, you know what I mean?
It's not that bad. It's
all
bad,
good, gang. We're all having fun, but
even your captions on social are hilarious.
Really.
I feel like people tune into your Instagram for just them. Like,
I hope so.
Like, you're so funny, honest to God.
I try.
Where does that humor side come from? Is it just natural, I guess?
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I used to try really hard to get people to like me. Yeah, like, and I had to. I whittled down this comedic side to me for a long time. I was always like, if I was watching a movie, it was a comedy movie, and like, I just like to laugh. I actually don't know where the fuck. Where it would have came from, like, you know what I mean? Like, because I remember when I was a kid, I wasn't like the funniest kid, and in school I wasn't the funniest either, because like I was trying hard, but like,
so you're just more real now. Like, you're just kind of gotten like, block all the walls, get rid of all the walls away, and just like
fuck them.
Yeah, exactly.
Walls. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I try to be, but also I do be sitting here like shaking with anxiety though, but like for no reason.
Yeah,
I kind of have it under control. I would have used to never even been able to. Which is, you get me, but like.
So that's gone better over time. How you manage them?
Definitely,
nerves, like,
with more like a baby getting thrown in the deep end type shit. Like, cause
I think that's the best way. It's just like exposure therapy, isn't it?
The plaster off.
It's like no other way to do it.
Exposure therapy is a good couple of words, man.
But
yeah,
were you rapping back when you were in school then?
No, I don't think so. No, I wasn't rapping. I did. We used to go to a youth camp called Knock It Down. Say something for Knock It Down. Go, yup.
Yup, Knock It Down.
Smash that shit. Really got that out. But and there was like, what's that shit called? A talent show.
Yeah.
And I did Rap God for the talent show. I don't think I did too well in the voting, but I did Rap God. And some of them will let me use it.
It's crazy.
And that was even, I only went through this the other day. I was like, I never realized that I was like doing rap on stage. I used to think I was just like, that's something I liked. And like, I never realized I was into rap back then.
Yeah.
You get me? I just thought I was doing Rap God. Like, What was the question?
I don't know.
Man, do you ever get nervous going out on stage? Like, do you ever get like, you said you feel a bit of anxiety there. Like, do you ever get like proper nervous before you start something?
Every time really, but like, it doesn't really last long, because
do you just get out there first song, boom, it disappears?
Just do it. I just like close my eyes for the first song usually.
Do you? Yeah. Is that your way of getting through it?
Yeah. Like sometimes, or like, I always and fucking places don't like it, like, because you get into a place and like you have a half an hour set, but like I always play like a Chief Keef song or something before the set, or just like something that just gets me crazy.
You perform it, or you?
No, I just play it.
Yeah.
I actually legally can't perform any Chief Keef songs, but and or just like a Earl song or whatever fucking buzz I'm trying to get on, and just play and get myself in the mood, and then just like proper try draw from that for like You know what I mean? If
Like, it's in
I'm
the zone.
starting with like a heavy song, I'll listen to like Chief Keef so I can like jump around a bit. Or if I'm starting with like a real cool samba shit, I'll listen to Earl and
crazy.
just copy people.
Yeah,
Just do their shit.
Yeah.
But
Where do you record now? Where do you like make your music, write your music? I suppose it's at home, and then do you record at home as well, or is it in the studio now?
No, but yeah, I definitely do write only at home pretty much. Sometimes I try like write on the bus or whatever, like Eminem. It's just,
yeah, that's like back of the bus, pen and paper.
Yeah, fucking beanie on, 2 hoodies. You ever see that fella in 8 Mile Boys? I swear to God, that fella was wearing like 8 layers of clothes. Like every scene, he's on the bus and you can just see like 9 hoodies under the hoodie.
Is that you? Is that you on the train on the buses?
That's me, man. Just trying to get these bars out, man. Wearing all.
Is he like a massive inspiration for you then?
Not even really, but like shout out to him, man. He's barring out though. Like I know, shout out to Eminem, but I've only like kind of went back and done Eminem. I wasn't really like heavily into him when I was young. I listened to like fucking Forever with all the boys.
Yeah.
Are you into? I know it varies a lot, but American rap.
Yeah, definitely.
What about UK?
That's where I've been listening to American rap a lot more than anything else.
Okay, yeah.
UK rap too, but less though, and I definitely don't really like a lot of drill shit. Not definitely, but like. It's real hard for me to, because I don't have the time to be like weeding out the gobshites, like because of how many people are like spoofing and all the music. I don't have time to be doing my research on everybody, so like I'm just maybe it's real ignorant though, but like a lot of people I just have to disregard because I'm like I don't know if this is the same as the other young fella faking it.
You think drill is like that? Like the UK scene is a little bit like that?
It just got
it's
real
very saturated.
Convoluted. Like it's just a lot of shit going on that was the same, but like I like names. I like Fimi Guerrero, you know him?
No, not familiar.
He's pretty newski, but he's like popping off on TikTok. And I like Nux. I like Central C. A couple of people, but I don't go too deep. I like
I
Kibo,
get
man. J Hus, Dave.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty
the OGs.
I'm pretty tip of the iceberg with UK.
That's it.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I don't really like I don't really like Stormzy, you know.
So you like the US so then?
Yeah, definitely. Like I like pretty much.
Because I think your style of rap kind of is like similar to like you take influence from that. I think.
Definitely, yeah.
The
like
US.
Just more. I guess there is thoughtful shit in the UK, of course. Like, but yeah, just more thoughtful stuff. Like, my rap kind of comes from like the rappers that would have listened to the old school rappers, because I'm not really even into too much old school rap, but like people like Earl and fucking Boldy James, Action Bronson, all them people who would have listened to like fucking Biggie and MF Doom and all them people, because I never even listened to MF Doom, but that'd be my type of shit. Just like people who learn from old school rappers.
Of course, the legends, that is. Yeah, that's it.
The legends kids. I'm the grandson of the legends.
That's it.
Trying to get there.
Does it feel like work for you writing music now?
No,
it doesn't.
No, writing music like is the least.
Yeah, you still really enjoy it.
That's my favorite part of it all. That's the reason I like. Yeah, it's just to get off my chest. A lot of my shit, like, there really is like 2 modes. Like I said earlier, like there's the times when I'm just with Ahmed with Love and Rory, and we're in the shed and we're just eating a spice bag and we're just laughing and making music, and it's silly. But then like the other time is like when I really need to like understand what's going on in my brain and really figure out like what these thoughts are, and then it comes out. Like I'd be listening to my album still and just figuring shit out from the past. Like you get me, like figuring out that's what I meant there and that's why I was thinking that way. Like that was an unhealthy way to think, and that was like just solving this puzzle that I made for myself. Like it's strange as fuck. It's weird. I go into like a mad like flow state as well, which I always thought was like a fake thing or something, but like I like just black out, like, and that sounds so like up my own ass, but like when I'm writing, like it's real, it's emotional, but I do be crying and all like sometimes. Sorry, Adam. Thank you, man. But get a couple of tears out here and there, like just crying at a piece of paper.
Is that like just when you're in the flow of like writing music?
Just in the flow and just feeling it, because I just be don't even know where it's coming from. It's like a mad, unexplainable feeling.
I get you.
It's cool. Yeah, everybody has their thing that they go into the flow state. You know what I mean? Like everybody has a thing that makes them feel.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Do you hit a blockage? You ever hit a wall at some points? Like
I have though, but I just like don't care.
You move past that pretty quick.
Smoke a joint or whatever,
and that comes back straight away. Then boom.
I'm never not gonna be able to rap. I've had like fucking months, like 4 or 5 months of just not rapping or whatever, just like heavy fucking drinking, and then like not that like that means like a heavy drink and come back, but like you just get it when you get it. You just like I have this ability in me, like unless I get fucking Alzheimer's or something, like you know what I mean? Like, but like I have this in me, and like whenever my brain's ready to fucking tell a story or figure some shit out, most of the time when I'm writing, like I have to be going through some shit, and that like led me to a lot of fucking like self-destructive shit, and like continuing to get drunk and do drugs, and because thinking that was what was pushing the creative side of me, but like it's not really true either. Now I've just decided you can write happy songs, and even if they're not like.
And how did that realization come about? Would it be working with some other people like Rory Sweeney and other guys?
Yeah, silly billies, like just a couple of crazy.
So you've learned a bit from them as well.
Collaboration is definitely like important to me. It's hard for me to do. It's hard for me to even like go meet new people or whatever. I tend to stick to the same. Like that's also because like I think they're the best in the world. Like, but yeah, collaboration is the coolest thing, and I always just bring something new out of me that I never would have thought possible. You get me? And like, yeah, the gaffers for writing those like depressed lyrics and all that, but I really need to get out and spread the wings and learn from other people, because.
Yeah. What was your upbringing like then, if you want to touch on it, and how did that influence your decision to pursue music? Or
I don't know. I haven't really linked. My therapist doesn't exist yet, but we're gonna have to. I'm gonna have to make a couple of phone calls and figure out. What led me to being me. But like, upbringing was grand. Like, everything was cool.
Were they supportive of like your decision to pursue rap?
Yeah. Like, I was always just a waster anyway, though. You get me? Like, I wouldn't like put bad on like my mad or anything, but like they didn't really give a fuck. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, they didn't. Obviously, they didn't get it, and it's a brand new thing. I'm like, I'm getting numbers on Instagram, and they're like, shut the fuck up, bro. Like, you know what I mean?
Understand it.
But yeah, but like I had already been like just like not great in school, like smart always, but like just not applying myself to anything. Start a job, gone in a couple of months, just nonsense. So then I was like, no, I'm not working right now. I'm working on the music. She's like, shut the fuck up. You've never once in your life like tried to even think about music, and now all of a sudden you're not doing anything else. But like, once I started showing a couple of receipts, she got it, and that's not disrespectful to me. I think like you kind of have to see some form.
It's understandable. They're looking out for your interest, like.
Exactly, especially if in life I'm known to be like a fucking waster. You know what I mean? But this is the only thing where I've like kicked myself in the box and been like, apparently you're good at this, and just do this, like. Because it's fun to do. Why not? Well, yeah, if I didn't do this, like, I don't know what the fuck I'd be doing.
And they support you now, do they?
Yeah.
Like full-time
definitely, yeah. I get a nice squeeze off her anytime there's something cool happens.
Cool.
That's so weird though. Like, my mom, like, the strangest shit makes her happy. Like, if I'm in a newspaper, like, she'd drop to her knees. Like, she thinks it's just she's like, it's the coolest shit.
So many Irish parents are like that.
But like, I could tell her some way cooler shit. Like, she wouldn't get. I'd be like, I'm supporting fucking Cass is dead or whatever. She'd be like, like, you know what I mean? But she wouldn't get it. But like,
she sees in the news anyway whatsoever. It's like, well, this guy's famous.
Yeah, she'd be like, oh, Sharon was only telling me you were on Facebook. You came up on our Facebook. I'm so proud of you. I'm like, what's that even mean? Like, like I'm just popping up on someone's Facebook. Like, yeah, what? Someone said you're doing a show and it came up on Facebook. Thanks, man.
That's gas.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Yeah. In your songs, like you mentioned, your early exposure to drugs.
Classic.
Why is it classic? How did that?
Only asking me that was into the old joints and maybe a couple of other miscellaneous things, but I'm also I didn't see a lot of it. There was a period in life that I don't want to get too heavy on. That was like, it was rough. Like, there was a couple of things going on. There was definitely addiction, and but not on the heavier side of things. Like, it didn't get as bad as like some of the hardest drugs, but it's definitely some shit I was seeing that I didn't want to see. And it's weird to think that like seeing people do drugs and it going really bad kind of leads your brain to think like, especially if they're like your role models, you'd be like, still like, let me try those drugs, which is the strangest thing. Like, you know what I mean? People always say you see someone doing something your whole life, you're gonna do it too, but like you also see them doing it their whole life and just like it not going very well for them. So it's strange that your brain does that. But I definitely just got into substances as soon as I got into substances. It's chemical shit in your brain too, because like this, like my dad likes an old substance, not anymore, clean as a whistle.
Wow.
But like, yeah, I guess there's a couple of different things.
Yeah.
But like, I definitely took a lot from
I guess it's more common in the music industry too, because it helps you write music, isn't that?
Was it before music though? Was it before music?
Yeah. This is probably like early teen shit, like mid-teen shit.
15.
Yeah. Wait, what's the question?
What were we taking at 15?
No, I'm not taking anything. Sorry, no, I started smoking weed at like 18, like late.
Oh,
Sorry,
right.
I didn't know what you said there. Yeah, no, but I don't like it helps me to create, but like sometimes it doesn't.
Really?
You get me? Yeah, like so. Yeah, weird because I don't do anything else now. Like, listen, off the record, like if there's an occasional fucking psychedelic or whatever the fuck, you know what I mean? But like, I'm not doing like drugs. I was on some drugs for a while, like, and it's just no fucking fun now. And like, I'm trying to kick weed as much as I can, but it doesn't really upset me to smoke a lot of weed.
Okay,
you get me? But I don't smoke half as much weed as I used to. I used to smoke so much.
But it helps creativity as well, doesn't it?
It kind of like sometimes it helps like getting fucking hungry and then watching a movie. Like when I'm trying to create, like I'll write like 2 things and I'll move too quick because like once you get that one, whatever the fuck the endorphin is a dopamine with it when you smoke serotonin or whatever makes you happy. Once you get one of them, you're just on a buzz to like get the next one. And like if music isn't hitting immediately, I'll just like go scrolling or I'll just like smoke a fucking smoke, like, you know what I mean? I'll just keep doing the next thing. So I kind of try like now, because it's never been the way, just like try stay sober and write, because like that's me, I guess. I don't want to be writing like sometimes I'm just walking away from shit I wrote and being like, that's wonky as fuck. That's not exactly how I wanted it to come out, but I was stoned and I was lazy and I was like, I was definitely focused on writing, but I don't know if it was my most focused thoughts. You get me?
I guess
Yeah.
Your debut album then.
Shy, you know?
What? Shy? Nah, I actually rate it, man.
Sorry.
I thought it was
man.
Tree Sap.
Good song.
Very good tune.
Shout out to him. Don't delete it though.
You would?
No, he hasn't. But
you're doing a remix of that tune, aren't you?
I am doing a remix of that. How'd you know that?
Sean.
Swear. Shout out to that, man. Shout out Sean. But shout out to Sean, man. Big Sean. But Big Sean, shout out to
Maybe
Big
I shouldn't
Sean.
have said that.
Yeah, probably should. I was going to say.
When's it coming out?
No, because this is going to come out. When's this going to come
out? Probably 2 weeks.
Yeah, that's
good,
cool.
yeah?
It'll probably be
cool.
announced by then. Definitely. The
Okay.
song might actually be out by then.
Sick.
But yeah, it's going to have Flynn Johnson, Wildfella, Graham. You don't know the boys now?
No.
You went. Shout out to the boys now, but so good. Some of the best lyricists in the whole damn country, man. Really make a fucking show of me on the song. Even my girlfriend the other day was like, got a bit washed on that tune. I was like, appreciate it, gang. But it's really good, and it's if it's gonna be out already, I may as well just say like it's a remix of the beat as well. Like it's not even the same beat. Like the beat, it's like the same chops, but it's remixed into a whole different beat, and there's a new verse on it. Like there's none of the old
different producer
lyrics,
and everything.
None of the old beat, but it still is a Tree Sap remix. Now it's the same producer.
Same producer, cool.
But he just like rechopped of. It's really cool. Like it's different. It's innovative, gang.
What about the music video for that? Do you have much involvement in the like ideas for it?
I like that one. I guess was my idea, but like I didn't give her a lot at all. Like, do you know what I mean? Like I just seen her like claymation on her Instagram, and I was like, can you do a claymation of me just kind of like smoking joints and like going through it with some young one? And then she just ran with it, and she didn't need anything from me, man. And that just looked amazing. First draft, like she sent me the first thing, and I was like, that's the fucking one, brother. That's done. I'm nearly sure it was first draft. Maybe I'm tripping, but yeah.
You do a music video for almost all of your songs.
Yeah, I like it, man.
Some of the effort, I'd say, goes into that, but obviously it's worth it.
Shout out to Kim Bulger, man. Kim Bulger does like a lot of the videos. He didn't do that one. That was Laura Dooney and a couple of other ones, but Keane does like the most of my visuals, and like we just like being around. That's gang, you know what I mean? Like I just like being. We're just chilling, you know what I mean? The camera's out, but like we like creating and we like being around each other, and it's just fucking fun. And like visuals is always a good thing to have with audio, you know what I mean? It's not often I'll sit there and just listen to music. You get me? It's on a walk or whatever. Like I'm listening to music, but like if I'm sitting in the house, I don't want to just be sitting there just listening to music. You know what I mean? Like, I like seeing something with it too. So I presume other people also.
So the album, remind me again, when was it released? Was it like February or
May? I think so. May.
How long did it take to make?
It's been in the making for a long time, but it wasn't like an idea for the whole time. It was like, it's been being made like for 2 years. Some of them songs are like 2 years old almost, and some of the other songs are like just before May, like maybe 2 or 3 months before it went out. So it's like a big span of things. But maybe like 6 months before that, maybe about a year before that, we started putting the pieces together. There was different track lists and there was different versions of songs. Like that Schmiracle song was like kind of proper rejigged, and a couple of other things. But
what's your favorite song, do you reckon, from the album?
Changes every day, man.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know. Tree Sap was for a really long time like what came out first? Tree Sap, then Lower Your Hopes.
Lower Your Hopes.
Yeah, so Tree. See, once I go through the songs, I'm like, yeah, every single one of them are my favorite. But like, they all mean different things. I think Mad at Me is the most important to me, because that's about some shit. And then maybe Lower Your Hopes right now is how I say it. But I like the intro song. I always forget what the name of it is. Nothing is Precious. I like Lower Your Hopes, Nothing is Precious, and Mad at Me. That's top 3 right now.
Right. Okay.
That's why I guess. Yeah.
How did you feel when the album dropped? Was it like quite a sense of accomplishment?
Cool, yeah. It felt scary, man. It was so scary. And like, yeah, when you like comes out and then you post a post and like you get like 9 likes straight away and you're like, oh, what if they don't fuck with it? And then like, yeah, people just liked it. I'm so glad. I kind of just like, yeah, I have a team behind me like pushing this thing, and they know what to do with all this shit. But like, I actually don't know where I was going with that.
I was going to ask you, are you signed to anyone or anything like that?
I'm not signed to anyone. I'm like distributing through Brook Records, but like,
okay,
that's only for that album. Like, I'm not signed to them on a thing or anything. Like,
see,
you had a bit of an issue as well with the vinyl, wasn't it?
Yeah, man.
What happened there?
Nonsense, bro. Well, like, I'm not fucking.
Were you panicking at the time?
I don't think. Yeah, so panicked, man. It was like probably tears came out of me. All sorts
really?
Of shit. But yeah, probably spitting, coughing, shitting. But thank you. But Dublin Vinyl, we were going through them to do the vinyls. I think we were getting like 300 made by them, and then
it's expensive.
Yeah, and then you get the pre-orders done. See, they were fronting the cost of that themselves to make that, and then they were getting their percentage back plus more because they fucking fronted the money. So we were whatever with that. We wouldn't have to do a lot of work. Everything was cool. And then we sold like 75 through the pre-order. Maybe them numbers are fudged, so I'm not 100% what the exact numbers are, but I don't know how cool I am to talk about all this, but I'm sure.
Just go with it. Okay. Just go with it.
But yeah, so we sold them, and then they went into liquidation, and then I was like, oh, that's bollocks, we're gonna have to get different like vinyls done or whatever. And then the boys were like, yeah, and we're gonna have to fucking pay for the 75 albums that people have bought. I was like, what? So like, that's like the most of the profit margin for that album is gone into spending money on these albums that like we just can't get the money back for. So like, my whole like projections and what I thought this album was gonna make money was just wrong. And take it from an old chump like me, that's how it's gonna be in the music industry, they tell me. And the number you think you're gonna make, man, fucking half it. At least take a third off it on everything.
It's crazy.
On everything.
Everything.
Or the time you're supposed to wait for something, double it.
Yeah.
Or, you know what I mean? Or some weeks, man, fucking half that too. And some weeks, double the fucking money you get. But like, it's really all over the place.
It's like inconsistent.
It's just inconsistent. There's a true line of like, I'm getting me shit, but it's just when and where and how.
Yeah.
And that's okay.
Streams are so
because
bad.
I don't have to go to a 9 to 5 or nothing. So
exactly, you're better off being free. But
streams are crazy though.
Streams, do you find like what are they paying now on Spotify? It's like 0.006 or something.
It's like 0.003 or something.
Is
I get
it?
like now because I'm getting like streams. I was saying to Adam earlier, I get like probably like 70 to 100 a month or something.
That's actually decent. That's decent.
Yeah,
it's not bad.
Also, I don't see all of that. And actually, I don't even know if that number is true. Some months, like, I just got the May month, and that was when that whole album came out.
Right.
And that was, like, when the most buzz was around me, and that was, like, close to 200 quid. So, like, that was a lot of money, but that's not going to be that all the time. Like, once it gets into 3 months down the line, like, the album's already faded. I might get fucking 40 quid or whatever, and same with... But I'm super fucking grateful for the companies that pay me. And I know it's not the way it should be, but... Bro, what the fuck am I gonna do? Change it?
It's true.
Take me view, Bob. Like whatever. Yeah, it's just nonsense. Like you have to get so lucky to get up here to even get 100 quid. Actually, I take back what I said. It's not cool. I don't want 100 quid. I want loads more money.
Yeah, exactly.
I want the people who are working hard on their music to just get paid.
You think live shows is just the way to go? You're just gonna need to go start performing live.
Yeah.
Getting way more gigs in it.
Yeah, that's I can't stop, man. Like,
so you're gigging
have
actively.
to do gigs, yeah. And
Yeah.
shit, I don't want to be doing gigs every day, like, you know what I mean? Every day. But, like, I don't want to be doing gigs all the time. I love it, but like, people don't want to fucking see me all the time. Like, I don't want to do a gig to a half a show, like, as well. And it's not that it happens often, like, yeah, it's not that it happens often, but I want people to be there for the show, to be there for the show.
Exactly.
And they want to come see me, and they haven't seen me in a couple of months, and it's exciting, and they make a night out of it. Like, I don't want people stopping by being like, I just want to catch the Curtisy set. Like, we might not see him next week, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you don't want to be playing the same spot every week.
You get me?
Yeah.
And there was a time where I was doing everything. I'm not doing as much now. I'm having a bit of a week this week, but like, I'm not doing as much, and it feels good. Getting paid a bit more because of because of me Instagram followers. I'm getting paid a bit more.
It's crazy.
Numbers keep going up.
Did you notice like you're getting booked more after the release of the album, or
no? I'm getting booked less. It's
really
the strangest thing. I got booked for no festivals. I thought I got cancelled or something. Yeah, it's very strange. So like,
you thought you
got
got cancelled?
I'm glad though. I thought I did. I was like, why the fuck am I not getting booked for any festivals? Like, I just like, yeah, it's still strange to me, but my friends still let me come up and do some things with them, and that's all it was really about. It's just about getting up and having fun. But it was confusing to me though. I had a good run. You get me? I don't want to sound up my own ass, but like,
yeah,
I thought we were friends, me in this industry. But, yeah, I think maybe as well because like I was getting booked often, but I was kind of getting booked by like them little promoters that like just people having fun, throwing gigs or whatever, and now maybe they might think I'm like out of reach or whatever, but I'm not. Like, I'm ready to do gigs when it's the right fit. Or
you kind of hoping to do stuff this summer?
Yeah, I've done bits. Like, I've kept pretty busy. I don't go like more than a couple of weeks without a show. Like, maybe 3 weeks is the longest I go without a show, a month. But like, I used to be doing a show a week. But also, like, I'm grateful that I'm not right now, and that I can kind of get the same amount of money from a show or 2 a month. You get me?
Yeah, exactly.
What's that dynamic like when you're performing? You're the people on stage with you, or how does that work?
Usually I get somebody up. I usually get Am Love up for the end of the set because I honestly don't have, like, look at me here. I don't even know how to sit down. Like, I have no energy really, and like, no, I have energy as a human being, but I don't know how to give it to you.
Yeah, I get you.
Like, yeah, but
No, I didn't ask the question.
But yeah, I kind of. So I start with the slow songs because I'm not supposed to have a lot of energy, and I'm supposed to just be hitting the poetic fucking vibe with it. And then Kareem will come up and just like fucking
get the hype out of it. He's a hype man.
And I just go, listen to him. I listen to him.
Yeah.
But he'll get up, other people will get up, and thank God I can back and forth with the DJ. Thank God the DJ is there. Keane Bulger also DJs for me and does all the fucking everything. So shout out to him. So I can like make jokes. Also with the rap and comedy going hand in hand, I've definitely taken to just treating rap like stand up when I'm on stage sometimes too, and just like hitting a couple of punchlines. Sometimes they don't land, bro. Really? But I'm not up there saying there was one time, like, I'm not making up a fucking joke or anything, but like, do you ever see The Mask, the movie?
Yeah.
And do you ever, he goes, and this joke doesn't even make sense in the grand scheme of things, but he goes, I'm here to PARTY, because I got it. And I said, what's happening, everybody on Curtisy? CURTSY, because I got it. Everyone just went, what the fuck was going on? I was like, let's go, man, let's get the set started. Let's just get it going. Yeah, it was fun. Peace. But a lot of time they hit though. People think I'm funny, thank God.
Yeah, you are funny. Thanks. On your social anyways. It's fucking hilarious, man.
On your social anyways? You met me for the first time. He was like, you're funny on your social anyways. That's good.
Nah, to be fair, we only met there 20 minutes ago.
Yeah.
So
I'm doing okay though so far.
Brilliant.
Thank you.
What would you say is your favourite gig so far then? Have you played any international gigs?
Barcelona. Did Primavera, like the Irish pod. I don't even know. It's like a branch from.
Okay.
They're gonna kill me for not knowing the name of it. Sean's gonna punch the head off me. But yeah, I did Primavera, and it was a lot of fucking fun. And they let me stay there and go to the festival and pay for the hotel. So that was unbelievable. The crowd was so cool. Yeah, it was just a free holiday, man.
Sick.
And got to get new fans, new fucking Spanish fans texting me saying they enjoyed their fucking.
Was it mainly Spanish in Barcelona? Was there Irish there as well?
Nah, yeah, there was Irish there, but like, Yeah, I guess we said it was pretty much half and half because there was a lot of people at the festival that I would have known. So yeah, I guess. Yeah, but there was just I like that. I like getting fucking text in a different language. Feeling like shouting. It's just like you're not just hearing me speaking only English. I don't know what the fuck. Yeah, I have to. Literally. Yeah, I have to do like that's respect. You have to go and fucking translate.
Yeah, you can't just go. Sorry, I don't understand. Yeah, just fucking translate that shit.
Just back. No, no, can't.
Do you get many like DMs and stuff? Are you monitoring your socials, or do you just like ignore that?
I don't know. I have a hard time like ignoring it sometimes. Like I have things on Instagram right now that I need to reply to like heavily, and like some of them I'll get lost and forget about. Some of them I proper know about, and I'm procrastinating. And like when I'm procrastinating, I'll go through my DMs and like reply to all the ones that aren't too important. Like people will just be like, love the album, and I'll be like, thanks so much, bro, appreciate it. And people are like, hey man, are we supposed to be meeting this week for the music video? And I'll be like, just replying to the other ones. But like, yeah, there's a lot on Instagram right now. I'm getting a lot of messages, and it's hard to keep up with, which is it's just weird, which is sad. I'd like to be able to talk to everyone all the time, but I've spent too long just sitting on my phone replying to things all the time that really don't like matter. Like you get
it's tough to balance that lifestyle.
Yeah, it is. And if I see it, I see it, and like everybody who knows me knows, like if I see it, it's gonna be mad love. Like, you know what I mean? And if I'm texting you, it's gonna be mad love. But like, I just physically don't have the energy I tend to like just be texting all day. Like
you're better off now.
I have loved ones. You get me? Like I'm in a relationship. I have food to eat. I have music to write. Like I don't ever want to be on Instagram. I don't ever want to be on Instagram, TikTok, nothing like that. Like I just want to post me shit. Sometimes I want to be on there, get a funny message across, put up a funny story or something, but I don't want to be just scrolling, man.
Do you ever think you go down the line of like getting a social media manager at some point? Or is that just overkill?
But it just feels like
it's distant.
Even like, yeah, like I've had like, say if I'm just like not getting back to whoever, like in time when the video is supposed to come out at 6 or whatever, like someone will post it for me or whatever, and like it'll just be wrong. I'll just know
you don't feel right with that. It doesn't sit right.
Like, yeah, but maybe if I just got a social media manager and like I just gave them a template when it was like needed, and like here's some fucking vernacular, like you get me? But I don't know. I would like it though because it's a lot for me. But then what the fuck am I even doing? Like, what's my job? Like I'm just I always feel so pampered though, because like I get said to me like, you just should be focusing on the music and all. I'm like, who the fuck am I, Drake? Like, you get me? Like I'm just focusing on the music, man. I feel like a fucking gobshite. But like, I kind of want to be hands on, but definitely with like people texting me, I don't want anyone else texting them. Like, you know what I mean? Like I want to be texting them, but like posting shit and all. I already kind of get like an idea of what I should be posting, and like I'm told like this is that. So
when did you go full time?
Forever.
I've been in and out of jobs, like, but like I don't think I've had a job for like, how long do you reckon? Since I'm working with Luke. Couldn't be too. Oh, shout out to Hickey. But yeah, but I was working with Luke after that, or no? Or same time. Around the same time, about a year ago, and I've just been doing shows.
Has been tough, I think.
Yeah, I think so.
It's been tough, yeah.
I actually know I'm kind of like a caveman though. I don't really like need a lot.
You don't need a lot, yeah.
No, I don't really need a lot. That kind of clashes in my relationship, like, because like your girlfriend's like, you need to like do stuff
with me,
and like I'm like, that's actually a good point. Like, it's not that she wants stuff from me. It's like she wants to do stuff, and I just want to sit down. Like, you get me?
Yeah.
It's not that I even want to, but like I'm inclined to. Like, I'm just kind of chiller when it's chill time.
Which is like all the time.
All the time, yeah.
Yeah, let's go.
Until like recently, I'm kind of trying to get me steps in these days. That song. But I'm trying to just be a better human in general and be more of a rounded individual, because I have spent my life fucking eating me snuts and just playing PlayStation until I was like 16, and then I just like
love the honesty so much.
You get me?
Yeah, facts.
And then just going through shit like around 15, 16, and then just kind of being like bogey and like, I don't want to put it on me, but like half traumatized about some shit, and then only kind of growing up like 21, 22, and like almost only having like an awakening then and being like a person. And
it's like a maturing moment.
Like really fucking late, man. Like, I literally only feel like I've been here for like the last 3 or 4 years. Like, you get me?
Wow, yeah.
And I'm only figuring it out, which is like ridiculous to
Do you think
say.
the girlfriend helped you out with that?
Yeah,
like?
definitely.
When did you meet her? Recently?
Like about a year ago.
So that's definitely probably brought you to the ground a little bit. You're like, sweet, let's keep this going.
That's me, baby, man. Yeah, no, she's the exact opposite of me. Like, she hates me, like, but she loves me. But she
Gotcha.
she's like, you're a fucking idiot. Like, you get me? I'm like, thank you, gang. I needed that. Because, like, she's a hard worker, and she's from Limerick.
Right.
And she lives in Dublin on her own back, like, off her own. She pays out, you know what I mean? I live in the gaff with me, man. Like, I live in the shed out the back. Like, pay me a little rent or whatever, but like, I'm not off in a big bad different county. And like, she's been working since she's like 16, like flat, no breaks, just like paying for her own shit. And like, she's just instilling in me like, I'm a lucky boy, you get me? And to just like work hard when it is necessary, because like, I haven't always had to work hard, and you will need these skills when life is bad.
Yeah, for sure.
So like, yeah, I definitely need to. And just, yeah, shout out to the boys. Seeing the boys, just like all of the boys. We used to be a little bit stonier, you get me, and just not working hard. We work in a Century, you'd work in a Burger King, we'd work in and like nobody had a plan, and nobody had their fucking shit together, and nobody was having fucking 7 showers in a week, you know what I mean? We were all just smoking weed. But like,
what a way to put it.
It gets to a point where all the boys are just like having 7 showers a week and just getting to work on time. And like, I was like, am I the only person getting to work? Like, am I the only person with yesterday's boxers on? I'm only joking on all these eating snots and boxer shit, but I'm just trying to hit some punchlines.
Has it been the same crew from the beginning, would you say?
Gang.
Yeah.
Then one of them died, chat. Can you believe that? One of the boys died of cancer a couple of years ago. Let's talk about that.
What? He's laughing what he's saying.
Say again.
One of the boys passed away a couple of years ago, though.
He's laughing what he's saying. Can't be laughing when he says something like that, lad.
I have to. It's the only way I can say it.
Mentally, that's how you get through it.
Yeah.
Shit, well, yeah, that was serious up now.
And that pushes me. Oh, boys, I can't
Finally
wait to
getting
see this
comfortable.
shit, man. This is gonna be so funny looking. But I have yet to see one podcast where I'm like, yeah, you look like a normal young fella. Like, I look like a dope sitting down anywhere. Like, I swear to God, in a nice way though. I'm happy with it. We were only talking about self-acceptance.
That's it.
What the fuck we talking about? Me, yeah, that helps. This feel the broski, you get me? And he was like the pushing force of creativity at the start of this fucking thing. And he just liked spray painting and just a colourful jacket and just like anything that was just like interesting and new and creative, and like introduced me to some people that like I still go to for creative advice to this day, and like people that I work with closely. Like, I don't think I'd be close with fucking Ryan Dumpware without him, all sorts of shit. And yeah, when I'm doing shit, I'm like, this is what I'm doing it for. I'm doing it to show that young fella that whatever the dream was is at least halfway possible, you get me? It's fun.
Another thing I was going to ask you, did you find it like competitive in Dublin? Like the Dublin scene, I know it could be competitive for a lot of things, especially for DJs up there, that's what I know. But for the rap scene,
yeah, the people...
Was it easy enough for you, do you think?
Not. I was gonna say some mad shit there.
Shit, should I say it?
So it was more like ego shit. I was gonna say not up here. Not up here. What? But like a lot of like heads who like, because I know like when I was like scrambling to like really make a drop in the bucket, like when I was really scrambling to like turn any heads, like no heads were turning, I was like sour at the people up there, like actually doing the thing, and I would be mad, and it would be more like, why the fuck are they doing that? But like I think people now like that I'd be around, they're just like, oh, fuck off. Money mess, no fuck off.
Answer it.
It's Instagram. It's Instagram direct message right now.
Will I answer it?
He's answered it. Go on.
Yeah, dude.
Hello. Love you. Don't know what that was. It was me, man. She'll ring back though if she needs me. Well, she won't ring back actually. Turn on silent. What was I talking about?
I don't know.
What
was it?
You're telling me you were doubling the scene up there. You're saying.
Oh yeah, it's cool, man. I think everybody now is just like working on their thing. Like, there's not a lot of collaboration. which I'd like to see more of. There's like pockets where it's like all them boys like they collaborate and all, but there's not a lot of like over there collaboration. Like this part of the scene jumping over there. There is like sub scenes in the scene, you get me?
That's what I mean, yeah. There's lots of that in Dublin.
There is a lot of that. But I wouldn't say it's like too cliquey, because like when everybody meets up at a show or whatever, everybody's nice and everybody's cool. I've never seen any problems, but like nobody really gets in the studio with each other or anything.
Yeah, I think what we found since doing the podcast as well is like a lot of these like industries up there, a lot of the groups and the collectives and stuff, they're all kind of like willing to help each other. It's like it's less cliquey now. I mean, years ago in Ireland was a very like, I don't know, chatty place. Something like Two-Face. But I think in the last, like, you know, how many years, it's just kind of changed a little bit.
Yeah.
It's definitely gone a different direction.
Yeah, it feels, when I started, there wasn't a lot of people I could, like, ask questions to, like, I didn't know what was going on. It was really just, like, yeah.
Yeah, you have to do it yourself.
Have you had any other mentors then outside of, like, your friend group?
Nilo, great rapper from Dublin. He's, like, I find him getting too many shout outs on these podcasts. I feel like Nilo's gonna have to start playing me, but Nilo's like a serious rapper and has been in the thing for a long time. First time I ever seen him was at YG, supporting YG before I even knew Irish rap existed, before I even knew anything was going on in Ireland. I was like, this fella's an Irish rapper and he's rapping on stage before YG, and this is the coolest shit. But like ever since I've started, any question I have for him, answer, you know what I mean? He has time for me, you get me? And he has his own child, like he walks dogs, he's rapping as well as me, doing the same thing I'm doing as well as other things. I'm only rapping, you get me? And he still has time out of his day to just text me back and tell me what the fuck's up and shit like that. Had a really good conversation with your man New Machine. You know New Machine? Produce, do you know what you produce? It's a little things that get me high.
Oh, yeah. Thanks for that.
No problem, man.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
he sat me down for like 2 hours one time and like really spun me brain piece, really let me know some shit, which I'm appreciative. There's probably 700 people I could name, like, but
yeah,
pretty much anyone older that's been in the thing for a couple of years that I have came in contact with has been willing to share the knowledge. Same way I will be if anybody 17 comes up to me and goes, how's it really going down? I'm going to tell them everything. And I do, like, there's even like a couple of young photographers, a couple of young rappers and all that, they'll be coming up to me at shows. I just tell them to get theirs, bro, because like, yeah, just make sure people are respecting them out here, make sure they're getting the money and make sure agreements are in place.
So that's the advice you kind of give
them? That's the advice. That's just like, make sure you know what it is you're doing. Like, because the amount of times I've like, people have been like, do you want to do this show? And I'll be like, yeah, fresh. We send over the fee, the set time, and then like 3 days before I'm sending over like, hey man, can you send over the fee, the set time? And then on the day they're like, yeah, it's 130 quid. And it's like, all right. Now I have to just do this show that I've been promoting for the last 2 weeks for less money than you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
And I've had that, but not really in recent times. But you get me. So just like when you're just only budding and people know that you don't know a lot of people in the scene, they'll try to take advantage of you. Like I've had advantage taken of me. Is that how you say it?
Yeah, perfect.
Advantage taken of me.
Spot on, yeah.
Appreciate it, man.
Have you avoided any kind of big mess ups? Because I know people get into long-term contracts sometimes that's like not in their favor.
Yeah, no, I wasn't in. I've never signed anything.
Yeah.
I guess I did. I signed like the distribution deal, like, but I'm not. Yeah, so that works as like that album for the next 5 years. I get a percentage of it, and the label gets a percentage of it, and that's just what it is. But like, if I release a single tomorrow, that label gets nothing to do with it.
I think that's pretty standard, isn't it?
Yeah, it's just like and then after 5 years, I get 100% of it.
Yeah,
that's which, and let's blow it up in 5 years, gang. Let's get a couple of listens going back on. That's money in my pocket. But yeah, no, I haven't done anything silly, I don't think, except for just getting too fucking drunk at the shows. But also, I've never done anything silly in that sense either, except for just being drunk and sad.
Yeah,
like, oh, I'm drunk. I used to get really like if I had a bad show and I got drunk, I used to think I was the worst rapper ever. It would take like the next show to get me out of a slump, like because
really?
I'd like, yeah, I used to think I had to be drunk to rap, like, or do anything, like, you get me?
Wow.
Yeah, for like I was drunk for like a year, and yeah, the raps, I was convinced that everything was way better when I was drunk, and then when like you just stop drinking for a couple of shows, like, holy shit, man. But now I have a healthier relationship with the fact that like I don't need a load of drink. I can have a drink before the show, or I can not have a drink before the show, and it seems to just be around the same. Was as long as I'm not fucking dependent on it, or I'm not stressing about it. Yeah, I have a healthier relationship with the old drink.
And that's much better.
What can people expect from you then over the next few months, like in terms of your own music and then maybe shows as well?
Yeah, pretty much. I have a show tomorrow, but this won't be out.
No, I won't.
But
where's that on? Well, it doesn't matter.
doesn't matter. We'll find out. Where is it on though? It's in the living room, which is really fun. Do you ever hear the living room? You been in Dublin?
I think I've heard
No,
the living
I
room.
don't really.
Yeah, it's like more like a pub/club.
Is it Fibbers?
Yeah, it's in. It's
Okay.
a part of
Is it?
Fibbers. Like
Yeah.
Fibbers in the living room had this communal smoking area that's in the middle of both of them, and they like connect. There's like 4 pubs that connect. It's the strangest thing. I don't think I've ever even been in
Sounds
the living
mad.
room. I think I've walked through
Sounds
it
mad.
to leave Fibbers. I walk through Fibbers and leave through the back door. But like, yeah, I'm excited. That's the first time I've ever done there, and it's very rare that I get to do like a new venue in Dublin. You get me? So that's fun. But I think I'm keeping it pretty fucking chill until the tour in November starts in November, and like I'll have a song coming out sometime next month, the Tree Sap Yoke, and then I'll have me deluxe album coming out on 25th of October, and then after that I'll be going on tour start in
Perfect
November.
timing.
And yeah, there's 4 dates announced now, but there will be like 4 or 5 more dates announced. Couple more UK dates, and then maybe like 6 or 7 more dates announced, but like it'll be up there like near 10 probably. It's gonna be fun.
It's actually big.
That's cool.
It's big.
We'll try to get to your gig in Galway.
Please.
Yeah.
I'll put it on the
Be
old
sick.
guest list.
100%. Get that done.
Who are some of the people you have supporting you then on your tour? Is it the
Huh?
same?
I don't know. Yeah, I need to ask about that. I'm not 100%. I think when I asked, I was just told that like we'll find out more down the line if I'll need to get someone or if they'll supply someone. But yeah, I don't know if that will come out of the fee that I've been given for a lot of the shows, because we're going through a booking agency, and we get just a number now for these shows. Usually I'll be throwing my own shows and like paying the support or whatever, but like it's tricky, man. Like there could be a day you just don't sell the tickets. There could be something that gets announced on the same day, you know what I mean?
So is your fee based off ticket prices then?
It used to be like
Or ticket
so
sales?
that's what I'm saying. Like if I was doing a show, I'd have to spend like 300 quid on renting the venue or whatever, 300 quid on a support act, 300 quid on a different support act, and then like I'd have to, that's 900 quid already. I'd have to sell 90 tickets at a tenner. Do you get me? And I might sell 75. Like I might see no money, and I'd be putting on, and it might look like a fucking serious show, like, you know what I mean? But like, so I had to just kind of make sure I'm getting a standard fee for my shit.
Yeah.
And yeah, we'll see if I have to pay support out of that. But if I will, then Kim will just doing a DJ set on the cheap. That's fun.
Unreal, man. I think that's I think we'll wrap it up there.
Really?
Sick episode.
This was gonna
Thanks
be
for coming.
I was just getting good. You gonna clap? Thanks for having us, man. I appreciate it.